Trovaga. I want to welcome you back to a brand new episode of Elden Ring. Link to the previous episode at the top right hand of the screen where spoilers ahead if you haven't yet watched it. I suggest that you do so, but we started off the Altus Plateau and we fought the ancient dragon Lansax. We fought two tree sentinels. We also fought another gargoyle, and what else did we do in that episode? We made it to the volcano manor and we killed some tarnished brothers like ourselves. Now these are omen. I'm gonna just be killing them as a form of practice. Yeah, you might be wondering, what practice am I doing by killing omens? Well, there is a specific region in the capital city, as you guys saw, that I showed you in the map again in the previous episode, where we primarily face omens only. So this serves as some pretty good practice for when I have to go deal with them, and as you can see, I can actually parry them, and yeah, I'm definitely looking like the angel of death, well, to them anyway at this point. Anyway, here we are again. As I said, we have this guy, other omen, lying on top right over there. You guys might have seen him on the screen. I will be going to take him out as well, but this episode is going to be one of those typical progression episodes, as I've come to call them at this point in my mind anyway, but I'm now putting it out there. And what I mean by a progression episode is basically an episode where we do every other thing just to progress the story. So we take out catacombs, we take out caves, we take out runes, you know, such stuff. Anyway, this guy was having a nightmare, so just gonna beat him up. Now, sad thing about omens is, you see they have some patches and bruises on their body. How did he jump that high? Yeah, the patches and bruises on their body is because when omen are born, they're born with horns usually. Oh, I'm so awesome. Yeah, they are born with horns usually, and after they're born, immediately at birth, they get their horns cut off, and they need their horns to survive. So a majority, like 90% of omens that undergo that process, actually die, and those that survive, well, they get to live in this world without horns, essentially speaking. And yeah, and to make it worse, there are actually fully fledged hunters called omen hunters. I think we will be facing one of them in this episode as well, but we've already faced one back when we went to the village of the Albanurics, like some, I wanna say 15 to 20 episodes ago, give or take. But yeah, like, omen really go through a hard time, and it's not even because it's their fault or anything. It's just that they are born of a more primordial version of the artery. By primordial version, I mean like a previous iteration of the artery. Like even the Crucible Knights, for instance, are descendants of a more primordial version of the current artery, but now the guys in the Golden Order see that as being backwards and impure, so they try to castigate anyone that has the primordial versions of the previous artery. And that's why also the Crucible Knights were essentially cast away and replaced by the tree sentinels. Anyway, politics of the lands between aside, we shall be beginning the process of taking out so much content in this episode, and you're gonna be starting right here in this cave. So I'm just gonna remove this marking so that it doesn't interfere with what you have to do. And now this is the Sage's Cave, so I'm gonna pick up this Site of Grace so that we can have just so that we can have it. So we're gonna turn on our lantern because this place is a bit dark, as you guys might have seen. Pick up the crystal cave moss. This is a false wall, so slice right through it. Just gonna have my shield out just in case I need to parry anything. At this point I don't even carry shields that can block. It's pointless. If I'm gonna block, I'm just gonna block with my golden halberd. It's the decision I made. And you guys know the drill with skeletons. If you're not using a holy weapon that kills instantaneously, you have to do double strikes. Yeah, so the Sage's Cave is weird because it has a lot of chests. I did see a comment in one of the previous videos asking if these are like the mimic chests from Dark Souls, and no, they're not. Like, there are no mimic chests in this game where you open a chest and then all of a sudden it's a mimic that wants to kill you. So there's nothing to worry about it, like of that caliber in Elden Ring, which is quite good to hear, because I do not know how I'd react from me trying to find loot to help me in a game and then the chest decides it wants to eat me. I'd be really pissed off, to be honest. I'd just be pissed off. Anyway, as I said, skeletons, double strike. These guys with the axes are like the big hitters of the skeleton family, but again, nothing to it. There we go. So yeah, we're just gonna continue moving through the Sage's Cave. We're gonna hit this guy. There we go. And I did not even realize that there was a false wall right here. Anyway, we get ourselves a stone sword key and we continuously move forward. So right here we have another chest. Open it up, get ourselves the golden great arrows. Open this other chest up, we get ourselves the raptor talons, sorry, and right here we get some dragon wound grease. Now moving forward through this waterfall, we're gonna move to the other side, so I'm gonna use the jump, hold sprint technique, run jump, and yeah, we are just gonna continue descending. And right over there is the first of two bosses in this region. So I'm trying to figure out if we should do this boss first or the other one, but you know, might as well. I mean, we're here, we might as well just do this boss. So I'm gonna traverse we're gonna actually activate our golden vow, and then we're gonna traverse the limit, and we do not see a boss because it's a black knife assassin, which is a very dangerous character. So you'd want your spirit summon, ideally Mimic, out for here, because Mimic can see where he is. Oh lord, you can now see why he also used the bubble. This guy he has a concealing veil. So like right now I'm trying to, well, based on where Mimic is, well, you can try to fight him in the water. Like, you can just stand in the water and then follow his footsteps, but Mimic will always know where he is innately. And yeah, Mimic has done the button for us, and we get the concealing veil. Now the concealing veil does not make us invisible like it made the black knife assassin. That would have just made it better if it did, but it does not. What the concealing veil does is, if you have it on, it really makes your movement silent, so enemies are not gonna hear you coming. Essentially speaking, that's the entire essence of the concealing veil. So yeah, if you are into concealing your presence, I mean, it's something that you can use for your own enjoyment. Other than that, we shall be headed off to fight the next boss. So we're just gonna leave, we're gonna jump up and then jump up again, and then we're gonna move through this other path, open this false wall, and look at that, more chests for us to enjoy. So we're gonna open this up, open that up, get the mask and the armor set, and yeah, second boss. So again, very short cave, but that's the whole essence of caves. They are normally this short. Anyway, this guy is weird. He or she, I do not even know, but as you guys can see, he's brought that skeleton to life so that it can help in the fight. But as you can see, we're absolutely decimating them, like absolutely decimating them. But yeah, and you're done. and we get the family heads. And yeah, that's the Sage's Cave complete, and we can now leave and move to the next region on our itinerary. This episode is not gonna have like a stupidly major enemy. I think the only enemy you guys might recognize is the Tibia Mariner. Albeit this one actually summons a giant skeleton that looks so cool. But yeah, that's like the only memorable enemy that you're gonna be fighting in this episode. I mean, the episode after this one, you're gonna be going towards the Shaded Castle, and yeah, the content to the Shaded Castle is gonna be so epic. Like, it's a really epic castle, to be honest. And yeah, that's coming in, well, actually tomorrow's episode. But me previewing tomorrow's episode should not be the main focus of this episode, because we should be focusing on what's happening right before our eyes, and before your eyes in this case. Yeah, so right now we're just heading west, and we have these ruins that are the next stop in our journey of destruction. So these are the Perfumer's ruins. If you look carefully, you'd notice that they also have the Oplin bubble. Like, this guy has used that perfume, and he now has the Oplin bubble around him, even some on those plants. So as you can see, that bubble took the first hit from my golden halberd. And yeah, it's pretty nice that they can also get Oplin bubbles for themselves. It makes the game even more enjoyable that way, to be honest. Anyway, this is an Omen Killer. This is exactly how Omen Killers look like. The blade they have is and I think they're called an Omen Cleaving Blade, and the masks that they wear, I mean, this is a sadistic story, but the mask that they wear is supposed to represent the demons that Omens see in their dreams, that scares the living hell out of them. So like, they wear those masks intentionally to petrify the Omens before they kill them. And if that's not the most sadistic thing you've ever heard, then I do not know what is. Anyway, I am just weeding out the stray plants in this region, as I've been known to do. And right up here there is the bigger plants, but you really don't even need to fight them. Plus, they're plants and they're slow. And the smaller ones are the ones that move. The big ones don't. They just stand here and start pollinating the entire place. So, personally speaking, I just suggest ignore them. You know, if you don't need to fight them, there's really no need to try. Just ignore them. You guys know the rules when it comes to ruins. Remember that there is always an underground region in a ruin. I mean. I'm looking for a cookbook, because I know there is a cookbook in these ruins. So that's what I'm looking for. I do not want to leave these ruins without getting the cookbook. Okay, here is the chest, and yeah, there we go, cookbook. Right, so now just to find that underground region in these ruins, and then we can leave. And we're not even going to be going far, we're just going to be going a level below, because there's some catacombs right below these ruins. So just leave from one section to the next without even struggling at all. And just weeding out the plants because I can. And okay, I see markings over here, so yeah, here we go. Ruins. Open this up, and right here we're gonna get the Perfumer's talisman. So if you wanted to create a Perfumer's build, and then yeah, the talisman would help our cause, essentially speaking. But yeah, we're done with the Perfumer's ruins, so that's the second objective of the episode done. So we're gonna be moving on to the next part of our objectives. Now if you guys can see, right across there was that statue, and I told you that these statues usually point towards the entrances of catacombs. Like, if you just see one pointing in a general direction, the catacombs are there. Oh nice, my message has been appraised. That's nice. Anyway, we're gonna be Okay, this guy's telling about some precious item ahead and all that stuff. Yeah, well, sure, no problem. Yeah, so we're gonna open this. We're gonna use our stone sword key so that it can give us access to these catacombs. Alright, so these are the unsightly catacombs, and it's a very short catacomb. We're gonna be done here like very quickly. It's not even gonna take much of our time. So right now I just wanna check if everything's full. I mean, do I really want to go in without my flask? I mean, we should be fine. Although I have used my wondrous physics. Plus, it is a what is it called? It is a gargoyle. Are they called gargoyles? It is an imp. It is an imp catacomb. You guys know the drill with imps. They cause a lot of bleed, but I think right now I am so powerful that I can just take hits, and I believe I'm powerful enough to block with my golden halberd. So I'm just gonna rest up so that I can get my wondrous physics flask back. And yeah, so let's begin the unsightly catacombs immediately. So we have this guy is trying to attack us from behind, but we are actually at a point where we can tank hits, which is pretty cool. You always want to be able to tank hits if need be. Oh yeah, we also fought Magit, the Fell Omen, in the previous episode. Not like the same iteration boss who we fought like at Stormvale Castle necessarily, but it was still him. He just took over the body of some random dude in the street while I was riding Torrent and decided to attack me. Yeah, I forgot about that. Anyway, yeah, so we are done with the first level of this catacomb, and then we're just gonna descend. Oh dude, you had one chance to hit me and you failed. Disappointing your entire lineage. Anyway, we're gonna go right here. Pick this up. It's between a dog and one of these dudes. Oh, I rolled through. Just showing these guys that there's a difference in levels between us. But yeah, we should also watch out. No, there's nothing to watch out in this place. Yeah, so no, I think I'm confusing this catacomb. This is not the gargoyle one, because what I'm fighting at, obviously not gargoyles or imps. Alright, we're done with that dude, and we're gonna jump down now. Down here we have some that are actually dead, but some aren't, so it's just best to go with targeted aiming on so that it can show you exactly which ones are alive and which ones, so that it can help you sieve between the ones that are alive and which ones are not. And these are the winged misbegotten ashes. So that's their name, winged misbegottens. Huh. Who would have thunk it? Anyway, this is the lever that you need to pull so that you can open the path to the boss. Pick this up, another runak for our troubles. And okay, that's an omen, so I wonder if you can even fit it. Oh, you can actually fit this face. Nope. Oh yeah, those underground regions are gonna be easy. If I'm gonna be parrying them like this, then I'm not gonna. Oh, we found an omen cleaver. Interesting. But yeah, if you find those what was I even trying to say? Yeah, when we go to the underground regions in the capital and we have to primarily just keep facing these guys over and over again, it won't be a hassle for us, because as you can see, I'm just parrying them and destroying them in 2 slices. Plus you're gonna be even more powerful, so even the ones that are a bit scaled up in the capital, you're gonna be able to handle them. But I should stop planning for the capital and focus on the boss fight in front of us. So this is a double boss fight, and I'm gonna bring out Oleg. I need to see Oleg perform. So Oleg has chosen his opponent. He's chosen the misbegotten warrior. I, on the other hand, I'm gonna be fighting the perfume. I'm just gonna fight the perfumer. Oh man, you have no poise. Anyway, I am done with my battle. As you can see, Oleg is now doing some decent-ish damage. He does some decent damage at the very least. But I can't believe we had to bring him to max level so that he can do some decent damage. And I'm just gonna lie down here and watch them fight. I'm not gonna interfere in Oleg's matchup. Oh no, oh no. Oh no. I got dragged into the middle of that fight when all I wanted to do was relax. Alright, back to relaxation. Yeah, Oleg's got this, he's got this. I mean, not bad. And we get the perfumer ashes. So, I mean, it's not bad. Oleg did good. He did take out an entire boss by himself. So, it's progress. It's progress. I still want to test him out against another boss. That will give me a good inkling on whether I should just keep reserving him to, you know, fighting these lower ranked bosses, because man, Mimic has already proved his worth. Mimic can actually take down fully fledged bosses. I mean, he's been nerfed a bit that I don't think he can easily take them out like he could once, but he's still good. Oleg not so much. So I'm just testing out the dynamics to see if I'll solely be using Oleg for low tier bosses so that he can just have fun, and then for the higher tier bosses I'm wondering if I can reserve that exclusively for Mimic. Anyway, right now I'm seeing if there's anything else that we should be doing. Personally speaking, I have some vendetta against some enemies from way back, and right now, since I am extremely powerful, I'm thinking I need to go enact my revenge. And one of them, if you guys might have remembered, is the Godskin Apostle, who was guarding the way to Rani's tower, and he made me run just past me. Like he was becoming too much of a nuisance that I just decided to go around him and just enter the tower, and I left him there. So I'm trying to see if I can just go and destroy him. So let's see if I can go and destroy him. Golden Vow. And right, let's go see if we can absolutely decimate this guy. I'm also gonna try and see if I can parry him. Well, I am deep enough. He's not showing up though. Okay, it's fine. We shall fight another version of him in the Volcano Manor, so I'm not that worried. Right here though, you guys remember after we beat Godric, there were those 3 golems that kept beating me up as I was trying to run past them so that I could go activate Godric's Great Rune. Way back when I was still, well, I was strong I was level appropriate for that point in the game. But right now it's like I am extremely over qualified for this level of the game, so for this part of the game anyway. So these are 2, just checking the status, we need like 20,000 more runes so that we can get another level, which we shall do at some point. But yeah, at this point, these what's it called, these golems really stand no chance at this point. I'm just about to go decimate them, because I can remember them absolutely owning me because I was not too high level to take the hits. But now, oh man, I am about to wreak havoc on them. Oh lord, look at how insanely good that hit was. And 1 down. There's the second one. Just gonna run and take him out as well. Nope. Alright, and okay, we missed. Anyway, oh, and take you out. Alright, third one. Taking out your buddies, you're the only one left, man. And okay, that's the only damage the arrows are gonna be doing. I might as well not evade them. Might as well just take your arrow shots to the face. Oh yeah, just gonna take all the arrow shots to the face. Don't matter. Oh no, I am right underneath you. Done. And we get the great arrows for our troubles. Alright, so I do not have much to do after that. I don't know if there is one more enemy that I need to go get my revenge against, to be honest, because I took out all the other Crucible Knights as well, so I don't know. I mean, I might have one, but there is really none that comes to mind, so we're just gonna go back to the Erd Tree facing Greece, and then we shall pick it up from here and see what else we can do. I'm not so sure what else we can do at this point. Still have some more things that I want to complete, but alright, so what we shall be doing next is we shall be moving up, just like north, like straight forward. We should be able to move forward and get we should be able to move forward, and then we're gonna be fighting a Tibia Mariner. So we have like 34,000 runes. Still not enough to deal with what we want, but if you guys can see what I'm doing, I'm trying to separate this map. So if you guys can see this line that I'm following all the way and then pushing to the left, that is what we call Mount Gelmir. And right there is some other ruins that we shall be going to that we should be able to that we shall be going to take out. So that is Millicent again. We met her in the previous episode. Now again, as I said, these statues always point towards a catacomb, so you just know there's a catacomb over there. But you guys can see the beast quivers, and now we shall be facing the Tibia Mariner. I'm gonna bring out Oleg again. Make sure that giant skeleton does not hit you with that laser beam of death. And now I'm looking for the Tibia Mariner, because he has a very bad habit of disappearing when I want to fight him. The giant skeleton is cool though, isn't it? Ah, there you are. No, I need to get to him so that we can absolutely decimate him. Unlike the previous Tibia Mariners that we fought, killing this one does not despawn the other skeletons, it only despawns the giant skeleton. What a juicy hit. What a beautiful hit. Oh, another juicy hit. Okay, so the skeletons are trying to take me out. We actually stunned him. I did not know I could do that. Anyway, I'm just gonna leave so that he can kill the other skeletons around. Nicely done. Oh, juicy hit. Juicy hit. Oh, he was actually summoning the giant skeleton, but well, you know, it is what it is. Anyway, we are done. We get the death root as well for our troubles, and we get the Tibia Summoner Ashes. So basically speaking, we get the ashes towards that giant skeleton. No, it's not a giant skeleton, it's actually 3 specific skeletons that surround the enemy and attack from all sides. But if the enemy just decides to sidestep a bit, then that summon is absolutely countered and it becomes useless. So you know, it's never gonna see the light of day in my rotation. Anyway, we are now done. So we're just gonna be traveling around the ruins. As you guys know, I've repeated this hundreds of times. If something has the name ruins in it, then there is an underground region that you should go to. You might fight a boss or you might fight some enemies, but there is always something hidden underground. So that's what I'm doing. I do not know which part of the ruin exactly we are gonna find it, so I'm just gonna move around in all of them. And then once we're done that, we're just gonna proceed on forward as we go towards the what's it called, the catacombs, because you guys saw the statue was just pointing straight forward, and we just dealt with the Tibia Marina first, and it's on our way there to those catacombs. So you know, plus it's free runes. I mean, we're already at we're actually already at 69,000. Hashtag nice. But yeah, as you guys can see, like right now we're just accruing runes without even trying. Like we are not even struggling to accrue these runes. All we do is just fight, and the runes just come in the process. And I think at this point I'm actually averaging a level upgrade per episode, if I'm not mistaken. And we're just gonna keep on going to more higher level places, which are just gonna keep giving us extremely better runes. Plus we're also about to start dealing, well, not now, but we are on the precipice of continuing to meet some more demigods along the way as well. So yeah, fun times ahead, you guys, fun times ahead. There are some skeletons over here that I'm gonna try to deal with so that we can finish them all up, and then open the chest so that we can, oh god, this thing is coming back. Okay, took it out. Okay, just escape the death ghost flame. And you see, this is why sometimes I think using the holy weapon comes in clutch, because you wouldn't have to struggle for a double hit the way I was if you just use a weapon that has the holy incantation in it. Anyway, we get the Paldric talisman, which increases our lightning resistances. We can now move over and proceed on to the catacombs so that we can also take care of them in this one beautiful episode. Right, so alright, so we're just gonna open this up. Alright, and we are gonna pick up the site of Lost Grace. So since I am so close, you actually have 72,000, you need like a few runes, so we're just gonna pop these so that we can upgrade a level and then proceed on with the catacombs as scheduled in regularly scheduled television. So instead, yeah, we have enough runes, so let's just get ourselves a level, shall we, and then proceed on with the rest of the catacombs. So we can take our endurance to a 20, albeit I want to check what my armament gives me if I'm not double fisting it. So you're just gonna cancel it, and then you're gonna have it in one arm just to see what it provides for us in terms of stats. So if we check our if we check our strength, it pushes it up a bit, and dexterity not so much, so it's gonna be worthwhile simply upgrading our strength. And in any case, taking our strength to 37 is cool, because it brings us so close to the 40 cap that is already there. So even when we get to 40, we can hold off on continually upgrading our strength for a while and focus on other things. Like I might actually just even try and just rush it to 40 anyway, and then also rush that is a trigger of a trap by the way, and then also try to rush vigor to 60 so that we can be done with it like immediately. Anyway, we're gonna just run to the wall because we need to get off this. Yeah, here we go. And then we're gonna pick up the grave glove, what, 5, and then yeah, we're just gonna now proceed on through the catacombs. Now this is the imp gargoyle one that I was thinking of. You can even see the statues right there. Right, so these guys throw lightning, so just block as you move and then take them out. It goes without saying that if you're getting talismans that give you lightning resistance, it should give you an idea of where you're going. You're going in regions that I'm gonna need some lightning. Anyway, that guy's on the wall. I'm just gonna bring him down. Oh yeah, I shoot lightning as well. Guess they did not expect that. Alright, so we are done, and then now you're gonna move to the next region. Alright, so we're gonna just move around these guys. They are slow. It's like The Walking Dead in here. But yeah, there's this guard over there, so I'm just gonna golden vow, and then we're gonna bring out our shield. Oh wow, that was so quick. Yeah, I am feeling very look at the zombie apocalypse coming my way. And then here's me just decimating my competition like it's nothing. But yeah, anyway, let's move up forward to the next region so that we can proceed on to the next region. Well, not the next region, just the next parts of the catacombs. I accidentally stepped on the trap. I did not mean to do that. Anyway, beat up this imp gargoyle, and then we're gonna use this to open this up. And then you're gonna pick up the lightning scorpion charm. It increases your lightning resistance but gives you damage, so you know. Anyway, beat this guy up, and then we're gonna now move to the other side in the opposite direction because there's another one over here. Of course, you have to be fast before the roof decides to shaft you. Alright, so right here there is a small gargoyle plus a guard, so we need to take this guy out first. Oh no, that hit the pillar. Oh lord, that hit the pillar again. Oh no, you don't want to fight the both of them together. Oh lord, and I have to fight the both of them together. This is not gonna be good. Oh lord, I did not come all the way here to die to you guys. Okay, alright. They're double teaming me, man. It's sad. Okay, dude. Okay, we've taken out one. Wow. Oh god. I bounced off his great shield. Okay, we got a heal. Oh no, I was not able to parry. Oh lord, I've not been able to parry again. I hit the pillar again. What is happening? Man, what is going on? Okay. It was not as easy as I thought it was gonna be, but you know, it was not as easy as I thought it was gonna be, but we got it done, so it's good. Anyway, we shall be moving on to the next region. And then you're gonna run there, and then you're gonna get down here, and then you're gonna get down. Simple as that. Now I'm gonna run through here, and we're gonna complete the last remaining aspects of this region so that we can finish with these catacombs. We still have another I'm not so sure if we have another catacomb, but I do not so sure if we have other catacombs to do, but we probably will have to oh no, it's not catacombs, they're tunnels. Yeah, we have a tunnel to do, but after that we'll be done. We will be headed towards the shaded castle. So you know, that's the wide area of damage trap. Unfortunately, I did not roll away fast enough to get rid of it. Anyway, you know, crabs. You guys have met crabs before, so 2 gigantic crabs, beat them up. It's easy as you like. Take this guy out because he's gonna be annoying. He's gonna be annoying me to no end if I just let him keep following me around this place. This gate is locked, so we need to open it by pulling this lever. And there we go. So the lever has been pulled, so we just slash and move, ladies and gentlemen, slash and move. That's the order of the day. So we slash that guy. I'm just gonna run past them, to be honest. I don't need to concern myself with them at this point in time. And we made it to the surface, and yeah, it's now time for us to go face the boss of the region. So just gonna I did not pick that. Interesting. But yeah, we're gonna go face off against the boss of this region. Should be fun, should be nice, should be pretty much enjoyable. What do you guys think is the boss of this region? Can you guess? If any of you guessed an artery watchdog, you'd be correct, and I'd need you to tell me the lottery numbers, because for some reason we can't keep these stupid enemies away. Like, they keep showing up over and over and over again, and it's insanely weird that they always keep showing up. But anyway, there we go. This one shoots lightning, so you know, it fits the appropriately, man, if I can actually speak, it appropriately fits the theme of the region which you are in. Oh wow, Mimic is doing some good damage. I am doing some even seriouser damage. Anyway, done. And we get the Glavot Picker's bell bearing. So I think turning these to the 2 sisters at the round table hold would allow us to buy, I think, Glavots 1 all the way to 4, maybe, possibly, not so sure. But yeah, yeah, we are done with the unsightly catacombs. No, these are not the unsightly catacombs. I've actually even forgotten the names of these catacombs, but we are done with these catacombs. So these are the Windham catacombs. The unsightly catacombs was something way different. Those are the catacombs we started off the game with, you know, after we completed the Sage's Cave. But yeah, we are almost done. So looking at the recording, I think we can't finish the we can't do the tunnel. It's that big gaping hole on the map, so we shall be headed there. We'll just simply travel straight on towards that, Yeah, so we're just gonna go do the tunnel, and then after we do the tunnel, we shall go fight an invader, and then after we fight an invader, we shall go enter the shaded castle. We will not do the shaded castle immediately. We'll just enter it and pick it up from there. Surprisingly speaking, I do not actually have to end my episodes all the time at a site of grace, and I'll show you why. So for instance, I was trying to get that what's it called, that scarab, right? And then this crab interfered. This is just a very small example. So I've taken out the crab, but the scarab has left the building. But I want the scarab, so what do? I simply quit the game. Yeah, I know, you can actually do that. So after quitting the game, we'll simply start the game again. It will log into the servers so that you can pick up where I left off in the game. It's receiving data from the Elden Ring servers, and then there we go. So now the game is gonna load us right back where we were. There we go, and there's the scarab that I wanted to bring down. It's brought itself down for me, and we get the Ash of War Blood Blade. And yeah, after realizing that, it means I never even have to literally push content so far ahead so that I can reach a site of grace. I can literally just stop where I am and say, you know what, you're finishing the episode right here, and then you're just gonna start at this point. I can literally do that. Oh, I love being powerful. At this point I feel like I'm on a power trip, to be honest. But yeah, so as you guys can see, just by doing that, it now even makes it more natural for me to stop episodes instead of having to push so far ahead in order to find a site of grace. And this is the old Atlas tunnel, so not Atlas, Altus. It's the old Altus tunnel. I'm so sorry. I'm just gonna send the elevator down, and then we're gonna light up, and then we're just gonna roll down. You can actually take the scenic route down the tunnels and pick up some extra loot along the way. It's actually something that is encouraged because the platforms will not kill you. You'll just simply proceed on down safely, actually. Anyway, here we are. Activate the Lost Grace, and then we're gonna move on forward. Pick up the cracked crystals. Pick up another cracked crystal. Now we're gonna fight this. Oh lord, why is this happening? My weapon is too big to use in close spaces. That's what I'm figuring out. And I'm gonna run aside. Why is this a thing? Anyway, those technical hitches aside, I've taken those two out. So we're gonna move right outside here, pick up this smithing stone 5, pick up some more cracked crystals for our own trouble, sorry about that. And yeah, now pick up some more cracked crystal, climb this ladder, pick up some more cracked crystals, and yeah, now we have some enemies to fight. So take out the guard, and now it's time for my favorite critical attacks. Take him out, pick up the cracked crystal. Nothing over there. The dogs are wondering why there's some noise, so take you out, and then I'm gonna pick up the Bold Drake Talisman +1. Basically gives you increased lightning resistance. Some more wonderful critical hits. You get the stenching boluses. These are going to help you get rid of bleed status effect should you be suffering from it. Anyway, we're just gonna be moving through this direction in the next phase. You guys know the deal. Some more critical damage as per usual, and then more critical damage. Pick up the golden rune 6, and now we are gonna be going towards the most dangerous part of the old Altus tunnel. There are so many soldiers down here that, yeah, it's not gonna be easy, but I trust myself. I'm virtually unstoppable at this point in the game. Virtually being the pre-operative word, because it doesn't mean that I can't be stopped. Oh god, I did not know there was one underneath me. They have dogs as well. Good lord. Okay, taken out the dog. No, we've only taken out one. Jesus Christ. Okay, taken out the second dog, so at least you don't have to worry about the dogs. Oh no. Okay, just gonna roll. Okay, dude, chill. Jeez. Alright. Okay, just going around like that to escape is good enough for me. Oh man, they're doing the counter attack. Not bad. Okay, I think their shields also have barricade. There we go. It was a bit hard, but you know, as I said, we are essentially virtually unstoppable. Okay, so we get the troll's hammer. Pretty meh weapon for me. I mean, it's a strength based weapon as well. It's a hammer that, you know, trolls use. Anyway, get us some smithing stone 6, and just checking to see if there's anything else we've not picked up. Another smithing stone 6. We get a cracked crystal tier. Not crystal tier, we just get a cracked crystal. It's not a tier. Why would it be a tier? And why would a tier be found inside a tunnel? Anyway, right inside here we get the somber smithing stone 4. Right, so moving in this direction takes us to the boss of the old Altus tunnel, but I'm just gonna go back up the ladder and do one last cursory check to make sure we haven't missed anything. You know, like this dude. Why would I miss a dude just seated down? See if I want to leave them all alive after the trouble I have gone through. You'd never want to leave them alive after all the trouble that they've put you through. Anyway, looking up here, I don't really think there is anything that I haven't yet done. Somebody is saying try ranged battle, please. Please. The only time I'm ever gonna try a ranged battle is if I am sure I can't beat them head on, and there ain't much that I can't beat head on in this game. Alright, so we're gonna put on the uplink bubble, not that we need it to be honest, and then we're gonna use golden vow, and then yeah, this is our enemy. I'm literally gonna fight him by myself. It's not even worth bringing out a summon. Look at that, he's already at half health. He's already left with like an eighth of his health, and oh no, he's dead. Yeah, the great club. For something that I absolutely decimated in 10 seconds, it's insane that it can give you 10,000 runes. Well, 9,600, but rounding off, that's 10,000 runes. So for something that I just absolutely decimated in less than 10 seconds, it's insane that I can actually get that amount of runes from it. But anyway, I'm not here to say what is and what isn't just in this world. Anyway, now that we're done with the old Altus tunnel, there's only one thing left for us to do, and that is to go towards the shaded castle. Now, apart from going towards the shaded castle, I will be going to pick up a site of grace at Mount Gelmir. It will also serve as what's this thing called? It will also serve as a platform for me to go fight that invader, and it will also allow me to explain some lore about the game. So we're gonna just light this up. Look at that, we're already at 39,000 after we upgraded, and we were like at 2,000 runes. We're almost pretty much, we actually passed halfway towards the runes needed to upgrade another level. Like at some point you just reach a certain point in this game where the game starts being really generous with the amount of runes it gives you, and honestly that's so cool, in my opinion anyway. So I'm just gonna be moving forward now. What the structure you see before your very eyes, that's a shaded castle. It's where I shall be starting the next episode from. I've already just decided that in the next episode we shall start the shaded castle. The shaded castle is not even long. I think we can even clear it in like 15 minutes, although it does have a really cool boss, and it also is the place that houses an artifact needed for Millicent's quest line. So yeah, it's gonna be a very important part for us to do in the next episode. But I was looking for a spirit spring, but I think I passed it, so I'm just gonna go back and see if it's somewhere around here where I placed my marking. It's supposed to help us go all the way up. You guys know spirit springs, right? You guys have seen me jumping from them like numerously. Alright, here we are. So just gonna remove that mark, and then we're gonna jump up, and it's gonna take us up to where these wolves are. Just ignore them, it's really not worth fighting them. And then we're gonna jump, and it's gonna take us further up, and here we are. So we can see that spirit springs are pretty important to our progression in this game. Alright, so I'm just gonna we're gonna move across the torrent so that we can get back to the side of Mount Gelmir, and this is the site of grace that we're gonna be picking up. Now, right up here is also where we shall be facing another invader, so let's go do that, shall we? Plus it's also where I'm gonna be giving you some lore, and as you can see we are really close to the shaded castle as well. Okay, sorry about that, my voice is becoming super dry. Anyway, those are the abductor virgins. You guys know them now. Fun fact, now that you guys have met Tanith, Rykard designed these abductor virgins in her likeness. Yeah, and you see them fighting soldiers, so it's a representation of the battle that took place over here. So if you guys saw when we went to Volcano Man, and I was just riding around in the previous episode trying to pick up the maps, you would have seen a lot of bodies hanged. Even right here you can see a lot of bodies hanged, and that was a battle between the royal capital city of Leyndell and the Knights of Mount Gelmir, and yeah, you can see the bodies hanged. So what happened was, because Rykard had essentially created these abducted virgins, the armies of Leyndell were not well equipped to deal with them. As you can see, these things move around, they abduct you, they can kill you in so many ways, and so the armies of Leyndell lost that battle, and they have since then never come back to try and invade Mount Gelmir. Anyway, you're gonna get the incantation golden vow. So if for instance I was to abandon my weapon, just as an example, if I was to abandon the golden halberd, because the golden halberd has golden vow inbuilt in it, that's the invader that we wanted to beat up. So if I was to abandon this weapon, for instance, and decided to use another weapon, I could take the incantation of Golden Vow as a spell and activate it, and then use a different weapon but still have the effects of Golden Vow active, if that makes sense. So takeaway message is, my weapon is not all that, but I just like it, so sue me. I like what I like. Yeah, but other than that, just checking to see if there's anything I might be overlooking in this region before we head over to the Shaded Castle, because there's literally nothing much left for us to do in this episode other than go to the Shaded Castle, where we shall pick up from in the next episode. Albeit we have to fight another NPC outside the castle. So we have to fight another NPC outside the castle along with another giant, but I'm not worried. You guys have seen me absolutely decimate so many opponents in this place. It's becoming a joke. It's actually becoming a joke how well I'm decimating everyone in this place. Alright, so I just want to see if I can upgrade. I'm just going to see now, like, as you guys can see, like, we're not even that far off. Like, the Shaded Castle is just right there, and that's where we're headed to in this episode. So we're just gonna have to find the spirit springs that we used to get up here and use them to descend, and then just head into the Shaded Castle, because that's what we want to do. Where is it though? I'm pretty sure I came through this direction. Why can't I find the spirit springs that we used to come up here? There is no way that I just got lost. I literally just used the same transport mechanism like a few minutes ago. Why would I be getting lost right now? Okay, let's go back to the site of grace so that I can try and find my bearings once more. Oh man, I can't believe it. This is so embarrassing. Oh man, this is so embarrassing. How can I get lost? I literally used the spirit spring to get up here, and now I can't find it. This is so embarrassingly weird. Okay, I know for a fact that that spirit spring brought me up, and then I came from the right side and I crossed the bridge. So far I know that's what I did, but I can't seem to figure it out. Okay, let's just see what's down here, because I shall be coming to do stuff in here anyway after the Shaded Castle. Let's see. Wow, just in a pumpkin head, and I do not want to deal with that at this moment in time. Not that I can't, I'm just not in the mood. We've already done like 3 ruins in this episode. The Wraith Blood ruins. Okay, this looks like a blood ruin. Okay, I think I know what these ruins are about, but I did not want to do it in this specific episode. Plus there's a likelihood that you're gonna be getting a really cool weapon from those ruins, a really cool blood weapon at that. Oh man, that might actually tempt me to stop using the golden halberd for a while. No, when you guys see that blood weapon, you're gonna understand why I'm I'm gonna be tempted to stop using my golden halberd for a while. But yeah, why am I lost though? Like, literally speaking, I want to just to do the shaded castle. I want to get to the shaded castle, and then after we get to the shaded castle, just absolutely yeet the episode and meet in the next one. So why am I getting stuck all of a sudden? Dude, like, the shaded castle is just right there. They all green. You know what? Let's just go to the old altars. Site of the old altars tunnel, so that we can pick it up from there. I think it's gonna be easier to do it that way, because if I keep running around trying to find that spirit spring, I'm probably gonna be here for a while, and I really don't want to be here for a while. So gonna use this elevator up so that we do not have to lose everything. Right, so let's try this again, shall we? So that we can find out what else we can do. So we're gonna be moving in this direction as easy as you like. There is a spirit spring, right? You guys can see it. You know what? I'm actually going to figure out why the spirit spring was not working for me. Let's just figure it out, because these are the same holes that I passed. Why was that hard? Why was that hard all of a sudden? Because you guys can see, okay, let's just figure out this part. So you do not move up, you simply move down, and then you jump. Spirit spring, there we go. Which means the next spirit spring should be somewhere here. And there we go. Okay, I'm never gonna get lost again. That is not gonna happen again, and I'm glad, because it was just disgusting. It was disgusting how much I got lost like that. Anyway, now that I do know the direction that we're gonna be taking, I'm actually feeling good. So what you're gonna be doing at this point is simply traversing our path all the way to the shaded castle that you guys can see right in front of your very eyes. Gonna pick up the sacramental bud. They are needed, as you guys know, for creating anti-rot stuff. And yeah, let's go fight the giant and this other NPC and just simply enter the shaded castle and end the episode there. Okay, these are rot plants, so you know, it's best to avoid them so that they do not rot us. Alright, so right here, as you guys can see, there are a lot of broken statues all over the place, and there is a side wall on the shaded castle that we can climb through, but we can't use torrent inside, but torrent will help us get there. Anyway, here she is. This is the NPC chick that we need to fight. She's the one that guards the entrance to the shaded castle, so might as well take her out. She has this rapier that gives rot build-up, and it's pretty cool because you can actually put some bleed on it as well. So you can have that rapier as you guys can see, and you can customize it to have both bleed effect and rot effect, making it a super powerful double-edged rapier. Anyway, and you're dead. I'm telling you guys, it's a joke how well I'm just destroying everyone in this game. And yeah, that gives takes us all the way to 52,000 runes, which means by the time I am pretty much done with the shaded castle, I'll have enough runes to get another level. So which means you're gonna maintain our 1 level per episode streak that you're currently on. And we're gonna jump through, and here we are. Welcome to the shaded castle, ladies and gentlemen. And yeah, so no, these things are not well, they are alive, but they are zombies that explode and shoot out some poisoned worms. So if you can avoid them, if you can't, just decimate them so that they are not forever in your way doing that to you. And we're gonna go jump on this roof. There is a plant over here that shoots rot. So we're gonna pick up the poison bloom, we're gonna pick up the smithing stone. Did not get rotted, surprisingly. As you guys can see, those are the bombs or leeches or whatever. They just explode and start shooting them forward to you, and those things burn. They cause poison buildup. Anyway, I'm just gonna run aside, and then we're gonna run all the way to the end so that we can get some boluses that are gonna help us in this region against poison. So these are the neutralizing poison boluses. She's a pretty cool find. And then we're gonna do the jump, hold sprint, and then run, jump. There we go. And yeah, so I'm gonna hit you, and we're gonna hit you and hit you as well. Now yeah, I'm just gonna stop here, to be honest. So I'm gonna see you guys in the next video. So let's catch each other here for the shaded class. So stay safe, be smart, be kind, tell somebody you love them today. Catch you all in the next one. Bye guys.